Let's make mochi ice cream. First, we'll make our mochi exterior. Whisk glutinous rice flour, starch, sugar, and sifted matcha powder together in a pot. Add lactate milk and neutral oil and mix. Transfer to the stove to medium-high heat and continue stirring until there are no clumps and the mochi has a stretchy texture similar to Play-Doh. Dust the counter with starch and let the mochi cool down before kneading. Check the texture real quick. Once soft, then shape into a log. Cut the log into pieces. I lost my dough cutter, so we're using a pizza cutter today. Flatten the logs into discs and roll out. Separate the wraps with plastic wrap and refrigerate for 30 minutes. Then place a frozen scoop of ice cream inside, wrapping the mochi closed around it. Once enclosed, pinch off any excess mochi and fully seal the wrap. Wrap with plastic wrap, twisting closed to help the shape, and freeze for at least 2 hours before eating.
Who wants a mochi? How about a pink mochi made with real strawberries? Blend the strawberry, milk and sugar into juice. Mix with glutinous rice flour and cornstarch. Cover with a plastic wrap. Poke some holes and microwave for 4 minutes. While it's still hot, rub in some butter or coconut oil. Knead the dough until you can pull it as long as your cat. See, I made a bubble.
Poke it.
Apply some cooked glutinous rice flour. Cut the dough into 8 portions. Fill with whipped cream and homemade strawberry jam. Wrap it up and keep in the freezer for at least 20 minutes. Here comes my coffee table from Costaway. Very pretty and good timing for my afternoon tea.
If you've been putting off making mochi because you think it's too hard or complicated, this is your sign to face your fears and make this simple and delicious snack. First, scoop out 4 balls of ice cream and plop them into the freezer. Then heat up milk and sugar in a pan, add in oil and optionally add in red food colouring. Gently pour in the glutinous rice flour on a low heat and mix until a dough has formed. Cover a board with cornstarch and then roll out your dough. Cut into circular wrappers and then remove the ice cream balls from the freezer. Place the ice cream into the centre of the wrapper, fold up into a ball, place back into the freezer for 20 minutes, then serve up and enjoy.
So I tried out the 2-ingredient mochi hack again, but this time with chocolate ice lolly. It tastes a lot better than the strawberry. So yeah, melt your ice cream and then mix it with glutinous rice flour, alright? And cover the plate with cling film, pierce it with a fork and microwave it for 2 minutes and mix it again when it comes out of the microwave, and then oil your board before you knead the dough. It's a lot easier to knead than the strawberry one, and if you want, put some ice cream in the middle, but make sure you're fast when you wrap it and then store it in the freezer, and it tastes good.
Mochi Ice Cream, a more modern take on the traditional mochi dessert. The full recipe is in the link in my bio. Start by picking out your favorite flavor of ice cream. Then you want to make sure it stays in a relatively spherical shape, so wrap it in some cling wrap and freeze it. For the mochi, combine glutinous rice flour, sugar, and water. Then microwave it in intervals until it's fully cooked and sticky. If you want to see the detailed microwave process, go click the link in my bio. Once your mochi is fully cooked, it'll be sticky and a little bit less opaque than it was before. Then just dust your work surface with cornstarch and pour your mochi right on top. Using your hands, gently press and stretch the mochi into a rectangular shape and divide it into 8 equal pieces. Finally, grab your pre-prepared ice cream, place it in the center, pinch the edges, and enjoy.
So I tried out the 2-ingredient mochi hack, and I used basic strawberry ice cream that you get in a pack for like £1 with chocolate and vanilla, milk ice lollies, and you need to use glutinous rice flour, not the rice flour that you use to make roti. This is mochi. So yeah, mix everything together, cover it in cling film, microwave it for 2 minutes. I don't even know if you can call this a hack. This was so hard for me to knead. Like, it just kept sticking to my fingers even though I oiled the board. But cornstarch came through. I sprinkled it with cornstarch. You can eat it on its own, like the 2 ingredients, but I wanted to make it less basic and put some ice cream in the middle, and it tasted delicious. It was good.
Here's how easy it is to make ice cream mochi. Scoop 4 ice cream balls and freeze for at least 2 hours. Then mix half cup milk and a 1/3 cup sugar and stir on low until the sugar is dissolved. Mix in half teaspoon vanilla, 2 teaspoon coconut oil, and half teaspoon matcha. Then turn off the heat and gradually whisk in 1/2 cup of mochiko. When it's smooth, turn the heat up to medium. It's ready when it's thick and elastic like this. Now using plenty of starch, cover with plastic wrap and then let this sit in the fridge for about 20 minutes. Enclose your ice cream in the dough and pinch off any excess. Follow all these steps and you can make mochi at home.